Warning: the following video contains spoilers from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animated series. If you have not seen any of the installments of the series in question, please turn away now. For everyone else, enjoy!
It's time to do.
What is up, YouTube? This is Hypergon, your chap with the cap, back again for another video. This one's going to be a little bit interesting, and truthfully, it wasn't even what I had planned for this week. Originally, I was going to do a video about why Zexal doesn't necessarily suck as much as everyone thinks it does. Don't get me wrong, it sucks, but again, not as bad. However, while going through it, I realized something odd. The Zexal plotline carries a distinct similarity to the original Duelist Kingdom plotline. And just in case you guys think, oh, well, you're just gonna point out some stupid things like, oh, they, both use boss monsters with 2500 attack and their name starts with U. Well, no, that's every main character so far, so that doesn't mean a thing. No, these are similarities that I found that are just blatantly the same thing, and I could barely believe it when I first saw it. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit what I mean, and I promise you it will be more thought out than a Half-Life 3 confirmed rant. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this, shall we? So, as we get our first look at our protagonist, we see that they are a young, up-and-coming duelist who is still, in fact, in school, evidently more into their dueling than their schooling. They carry around with them a shiny triangular golden pennant-like object that they receive from a father figure. Upon achieving an important milestone with these objects, they release ancient spirits from deep within their pennant-like objects. These spirits have no memory of who they are, however possess great dueling skills. The protagonist then learns from the spirit how to duel, and the spirit in turn learns from the protagonist how to be a better person by being more kind-hearted and less vicious. Now, while the spirits may not have memories from their previous lives, they do, however, know that they have been tasked with a great mission. This mission is to gather several mystical items of great and unforetold power. Now, along the way, they end up attending a tournament being held by a man who also seeks these mystical items. In order to ensure he gets them, the tournament host also has captured the rival character's younger brother in an attempt to make the rival character act according to their will. Now, the rival character, whose name happens to begin with Kai, and also enjoys sporting all jackets white and long, is an arrogant person with a deep, profound love for his younger brother, and also happens to have a boss monster that is a level 8 dragon-type light attribute monster with 3000 attack, 2500 defense, and who has an ultimate form that has a 3-headed variant of itself that has 4500 attack. Now, once they have gathered all the items and the spirit has regained their memory, they realize that they need to pass on to whatever world it is they originally came from. To do that, they must have one final duel with the protagonist. During this time, the spirit is in control of the boss monster, which the protagonist has used with the spirit several times throughout their journeys, and the protagonist must now manage to overcome this boss monster that they have come to rely on as much of a friend as the spirit. However, the protagonist does ultimately overcome these trials, and the spirit is able to move on to the world where they now belong. Told ya. I'm sure you didn't expect it to be that similar, but neither did I. I just happened to come across this, and it blew my mind too, initially. But it does raise the question, how can one be so much better than the other? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Yuma is the overlying cause of why Zexal is so much worse than the original, but that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the original is better because of a different reason? That Zexal sucks because of something other than Yuma? Let me know down in the comments, as well as if you think this might be some sort of bizarre conspiracy theory. And just to clarify this, it's not the entire series are not the same. They do kind of split off after that. The Barian World is nothing like, say, Waking the Dragons and such. It's just that first and last part. But regardless, let me know what you guys think. Of course, don't forget to also like and subscribe. And until next time, peace.